Ringside Riot, no tape delays here. Unless you pause. Go ahead, pause. Alright, press play.
Hey, let's talk about wrestling. Pull a seat up and pour yourself a cold drink. We're gonna talk about the things that fire you up. Because it is wrestling. Everyone is coming down, not wearing a frown. Talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Talk about the things that really fire you up. And because it is wrestling, everyone is coming down, not wearing a frown.
I got a few words to say to you, Vince McMahon. Right to you. Right to your face. You think Daniel Bryan's too short to wrestle? You think he's overrated? Has he not proven himself time and time again? Have so many different people not walked through your doors of all different shapes, styles, and sizes and shown that they have what it takes? Or are you just that obsessed with meaty juice boxes that you can't handle any other type? The times are changing. And you're just gonna sit there and cry? And cry. How stupid is it to poke a giant monster like Mark Henry with a stick? Just ask the Shield, because they seem to have made that mistake. You know, handing out justice is one thing, but just being belligerent for no reason is another. I can't see how long the group could possibly last making these kinds of decisions. Let's hope they get their act together, because how do you think like that? When you're Dean Ambrose, do you think? Let me just tidy up around here. Whoops. So one of these three, it's actually Daniel Bryan, has a WWE Championship shot at SummerSlam. But Dolph's always going to be a contender, and CM Punk will. They're always going to be in the shadows, waiting in the wings for the next guy to fall down to John Cena. Boy, oh boy. And then AJ makes it a little confusing.
All right. Sorry to interrupt you here, Tom. Cy West, good to meet you there. Hey, how you doing? Now, these figures you have are pretty nice, right? But I got some figures of my own that I think you should check out first. The CM Punk right here, okay? It's pretty good, but this one right here, okay? You got...
That's a tattoo?
That's a tattoo. Pepsi right there. We threw on a Coke just in case, you know, you don't like Pepsi. We got Coke. And this one says tattoo. That could be whatever you want. And it's got a mustache. And it says straight edge.
It looks just like him.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, hold on. Dolph Ziggler. He's got his money box right there. Isn't that what he likes to carry around?
Yeah.
And then it says right there, show off.
Zoff. I think that's a Zoff off.
Pretty good, right? Hold on there. And then, Daniel Bryan. Look at him. He's got his big, bushy Daniel Bryan beard and the Daniel Bryan hair. Only $25.
$25?
Yep, what a deal. And then, of course, hello. This is pretty sexy. We got a diva.
Which diva is this?
It's anyone you want it to be. Oh, it's Natalia.
Let's just look at those teeth.
Look at those teeth. Big old diva teeth. Chomp, chomp. And look at her legs. I know this is a children's program, but pretty sexy right there. And then I got to show you, best of all, we got a special ring. Look at this. Official boxing court, WWE. That's it. You get to assemble it. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got all sorts of stuff. It says, break it. It says, break it right here. And then you get it's collectible. It is collectible. And
you came close. You almost spelled it right.
yeah, well, we got a dictionary. And it says all the latest.
Ready, aim, fire.
Ready, aim, fire. And this is made in a factory that contains soy, nuts, and dairy. So if you have allergies, you got to be careful. It's fun action. It's good for the whole family. And it's specifically ages 3 to 5, 12, 54, 73 in question mark. And it's made right there in the good old USSR. So I think your products are okay, but I think these are the wave of the future. Nice to meet you there.
No. Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
So you want me to trade this stuff for this stuff?
Yeah, I'll take this.
No.
You give me that right there. Ooh, she's nice and pretty. And him right there. And, I need the title belt too. You're all right.
I was kind of hoping I could pay you in sandwiches for these, but...
Whoa! Did you say sandwiches?
How about my old hero Christian coming up with some wins? He's using his head so much more lately, acting like the veteran that he is. Instead of being flashy, he makes sure that he gets the win no matter what. As long as you get those W's, you save the flashy stuff for the big, really important matches like title shots. One more match? One more? Just one more, please! Just one! Well, two. One for the WWE Championship and one for the World Heavyweight Championship. Does anyone besides these three people care about the arguments that they're always having week in and week out? Here's an idea. Get a mirror, get a camera, set them both up, and you'll have a built-in audience every single week. Everyone seems to have a lot to say about TNA changing its landscape right now. I say if they want to mix it up, let them do it. You can complain all you want about Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, but at the end of the day, Chris Sabin is the current World Heavyweight Champion, and you're still not watching. I think you need to ask yourself why that is. 3 letters make a big difference, don't they? Shallow. Hope your girlfriend doesn't know that ugly side of you. Ringside Riot is brought to you by the Mattel WWE Battle Packs 24. A friend of a friend, a couple of twinsies, and a couple of almost twinsies. How cute. Been around the world, nah. I'm on Ringside Mailbag. TDS Games asks, hey Tom, how do I get a job at Ringside? You get on your knees and you beg for it! Ryan Keefe asks, will WWE ever do a War Games match? No. Are we that lucky? No way. You think those guys could handle that kind of WCW insanity? It's just not going to happen. There's probably a few of them that would be okay with it, but it's just like it's too crazy and too flustered and too insane for, anybody under the age of like 6 isn't going to be able to get that concept in this day and age. Forget it. Anthony Mazzone says, make a Zig Cara Ringside exclusive with a removable mask. All right. Mood lighting. Secret Gleek 9 asks, hey Tom, who is your favorite figure seen at SDCC? Yes, I respect your feelings. Thanks. I would say I liked the Elite Fuzzy Bearded Daniel Bryan. That was pretty cool. And also the DX Triple H, which is crazy coming from me because you know how I feel about Triple H. But getting closer to making the DX set a reality through Mattel is pretty cool. RGM75TV asks, you Dramatico, what do you think about Sandow and Cody? Do you think it's absurd how disrespectful Sandow is to the Polka Dot Jr., or do you think it was the right thing to do to push your friend off the ladder and go to the land of the giants? That's going to be different for each and every one of us, the answer to that, isn't it? What would you do? Would you push your friend off the ladder, or would you just, be like, oh, sure, go ahead, go get it. Go get that briefcase. I want you to be champion. I want you to be champion first. No, we're friends. Just do it. I could push my own brother off the ladder. That wouldn't be a problem. I would push pretty much anybody off the ladder unless, something would go really wrong afterwards, which for Damian Sandow, what could possibly go wrong for him doing that? Not a whole lot. So it really depends. Are you a jerk or aren't you? Landon Tuggle asks, hey Tom, why did you do that look when you said my name? What look? PWE owner 12 asks, hey Tom, please answer, will Mattel make Elite Rob Van Dam? I hope you were watching our San Diego Comic-Con 2013 coverage. Doesn't sound like you were. You'd know that Mattel confirmed that there will be an RVD figure, Elite, definitely coming out. Connor Robson asks, will there ever be a Headbangers battle pack? We could only be so lucky. I don't know. I would say probably not at this point. Just because of how expensive that would be, that's very, there's a lot of decoration there. Plus it's the Headbangers. I like them, but it always comes down to the little kids. If they don't know who it is, they're not going to buy it. So the little kids, you ruin everything, as usual. Corbin Hubert asks, will there be a Mattel Eddie Guerrero and Chavo battle pack? But right now, Chavo works for TNA, so I don't know how Mattel would make a figure of him. So the answer to that is no! That's it for Ringside Mailbag. Ask your questions for me in the comments section, and if I see them, hopefully, I'll give them a little answer.
Hi guys! Chris Jericho is beating up with Barrett. Big Show is chalk slamming Batista. And my favorite figure action is CM Punk and beating up Randy Orton. My name is Wrap-Up. I approve this message!
So Chris Sabin is the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, which, I don't know, it's pretty shocking. You never think a guy like that. He's talented and all, don't get me wrong, but you feel like people just don't get their chance every once in a while, and he's getting a chance. So it's pretty awesome that he's world champion. This is his only Jakks TNA figure at this point. It was from the Cross the Line 2-packs with Alex Shelley. It's Motor City Machine Gun style, and I went ahead and found the leather and die-cast TNA World Heavyweight Championship from the Hulk Hogan and Sting 2-pack. And he gets to hold that right now, and rightfully so, because the man is the champion. It's always exciting when you watch people on the independent scene and they kind of make it to the top. And here's another good example of that. You know, CM Punk gets a lot of talk, even Austin Aries. You know, there's a lot to be said about those guys. But Chris Sabin was also heavy on the independent scene, and here he is, you know, on TV every week as a world champion. So it's nothing to just laugh at or anything. He's done a really good job and worked hard, and this is what comes from it. Congratulations to him, and if you want to see any other figures of anybody else, let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can scrounge it up.
Hey, thanks for checking out Ringside Riot. That was really nice of you.
But nice guys finished last, so subscribe to our channel for future episodes. Follow our Twitter account, like our Facebook page, and check out Ringside Collectibles at WrestlingFigures.com for the largest selection of wrestling figures anywhere in the universe, so you never finish last again!